good evening and welcome. No, it's not Friday the 13th, it's Thursday the 13th of February. We are in the last part of the run-up to the Lok Sabha election of 2014, and in the course of the next 3 hours, we are going to take you through our latest national poll projections. This is the penultimate national poll projection. The next one is going to be about 1 month from now. So in the course of the next 3 hours, we'll tell you who is going to form the government if the elections were to be held today. And we are not going to waste any time. Right on my, towards my right today, Jayam Rug and Yashwant Deshmukh, our number crunchers. Jayam Rug is our internal political analyst, and Yashwant Deshmukh is going to be crunching the numbers and taking the complete liability.
Absolutely, as usual.
Yashwant, good to see you back with the C voter analysis today. And to his right, let me introduce Nirmala Sitharaman. I don't know whether it's going to be lucky or unlucky for you today, but I'm sure you're going to be looking at the numbers with great keenness. Nirmala, thank you very much for joining us. Our political editor, Times Now's political editor, Navika Kumar, taking us through right up to 11 o'clock this evening. It's going to be exciting. We had a lot of excitement in Parliament anyway.
That's right. A lot of excitement. Pepper spray is the key word today. But really what we will be looking today is the question that everybody is asking wherever you go.
Yeah.
Who will form the next government? Who will be the next Prime Minister? And those numbers will be with us and we'll have the survey telling us who's most advantageously positioned to become the Prime Minister of India in the elections of 2014.
Absolutely. We're going to go in alphabetical order, not in my introductions right now, but in terms of states, we're going in alphabetical order today. A big welcome there to Aarti Cherat, to Hartosh Singh Bal, to Manisha Priyam, to Mr. Rajagopalan. 2014 came, 2013 went away, there was no general election.
Rahul Gandhi, one more interview with Rahul Gandhi, Congress number will come down 20.
But you don't know the number yet.
No, whatever that, the general perception is, you do one more interview, enough.
Ashok, but
and congratulations for that interview.
You can do the honors. Ashok Malik can do the honors. Ajoy Bose can do the honors. You all have much more experience than me. You'll ask better questions to Rahul Gandhi than I do. Thank you very much, Ashok Malik.
He'll give the same answers.
Good one.
My lips are sealed. Welcome. Ajay Bose, should we begin? Let's start with Andhra Pradesh. Before we start with Andhra Pradesh, first quick rider, when have you been polling these numbers from? How accurate are they? How much do you expect a change to happen?
We have done.
Don't give the story away.
Yeah, no, just a crisply one that between 15th of January to 8th of February and across all 28 states, we have interviewed more than 14,000 respondents, randomly selected with our routine methodology. So we are on the track.
Yeah. Okay. So let's begin with Andhra. Jay, you want to come over this side?
Absolutely.
We're going to start by looking at the numbers for Andhra Pradesh. This is the Times Now C voter poll projection. This is the first state, and the state is that of Andhra Pradesh. Very significant state here, went for the Congress party the last time. What are we seeing on the table here?
Yeah,
I see.
the Congress party is down to 7, right from 33 last time. It was the biggest sweep. In fact, the Congress in the post-NTR period, 33 is perhaps the largest tally the Congress party has ever had. It's down to 7 here. The BJP remains a 0. The TDP gains marginally. It's failing to fulfill the opposition space, the anti-Congress space, which rather has been taken up by the YSR Congress, which is up from, it was not there last time, it's up to 13. And the other big gainer is, of course, the TRS, which is up from 2 to 13 in Telangana. The YSR Congress primarily drawing its strength from Simandra, and more so the Rayalaseema region, and then coastal Andhra.
So the headline out here from Andhra Pradesh.
The February numbers.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. February number 6. Sorry,
It's 6.
6. The TRS is up to 10. The TDP is up from 6 to 10, a small gain. The YSR Congress is there at 13.
So basically, the number that interests me really is the Congress party number out here. Because the Congress party is set to record its worst ever performance in the Lok Sabha in Andhra Pradesh, if I'm not mistaken. Yashwant?
Absolutely. And more importantly, Arnab, if you look into the last 2 elections, that is 2004 and 2009, it was the Andhra Pradesh which actually provided the base for Congress to form the government center. And if these are the figures, then you are looking at significantly at a troublesome scenario for Congress.
So this is like the 1984 election in Andhra Pradesh when the TDP swept. And the Congress party was down to some 6 or 7 seats in that election as well. Ashok.
One question for our two number crunchers.
Yeah.
If the TDP and the BJP tie up, as some people expect may happen, do these numbers change significantly in your
They would
estimate?
certainly change significantly. At the same time, I must say that the equation between the TDP and the BJP on what terms they are going to have a tie-up, they are extremely crazy, because TDP wants BJP to drop the Telangana thing altogether again, which BJP is unlikely to do, because whatsoever the BJP seat and votes you are looking at, actually they are coming from Telangana. And TDP is being wiped out from Telangana, BJP is gaining in Telangana. So they have to somewhere draw the map, come up to a common program which could fulfill the Telangana idea as well as the Simandra idea, then it makes sense.
Just a word for our viewers there. On top of your screen right now, you're seeing the overall number. So we're going to give you the state number at the bottom, and on top will be the overall number which is tallying right now. NDA totals 12 seats as per the Times Now See Voter projections. And Nirmala, I know you want to come in because this BJP tally of 2 seats is not its best.
No, I'm not coming with a political point, but I would like to say...
It won 7 seats in 99.
We are talking about Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
I know you're referring to February.
Yes.
But 13th of February changes a whole lot of things in
Which
this.
is what? Principle?
So, today, after whatever has happened in the parliament, I'm sure the next round is going to, do a lot of topsy-turvy of figures in this.
And
so let's be ready for that.
Kiran Reddy's party may be born in another 1 or 2 months' time. Because this Rajagopal, who has been spraying in the parliament, he is going to be the convener of the party, and chief minister in case tomorrow or day after tomorrow he resigns.
Expect Kiran Reddy to form a party and make an immediate impact.
It is going to be a major impact on Congress.
The big story here is that this is a post-Congress election that we are looking at.
Yes.
Andhra Pradesh is that big bastion where Indira Gandhi wins even when the entire country goes in the anti-emergency wave. This is the place where Nehru and Patel's united strategies bring back Hyderabad from the Razakars. So if this is the story that's coming from Andhra Pradesh, then certainly whatever the results, 2014 is a post-Congress India that we are looking at.
Let's get some
also important is the YSR Congress.
If I can point out that I think these elections in Andhra Pradesh will prove that now the national party is virtually gone from Andhra Pradesh. And it's the regional parties, whether in Telangana with TRS or whether it is the YSR Congress,
which is very interesting because let's look at the BJP in the past. Ms. Sitaraman is not happy with this result, but the BJP in Vajpayee's time you won 4 in 98. You won 7. Right, in 1999. So this is not a completely incorrect assumption that the emergence of these parties and the regional phenomenon, you're completely edged out.
No, wait a minute. In Andhra Pradesh, BJP has had ups and downs, no doubt. And I'm not commenting on this particular outcome that you're showing here as of now for the BJP. But what I'm trying to underline is Congress has been completely exposed today. And based on this, the inputs that you may have from now about Congress party, where Ajay Bose's comment about a national party will definitely be correct. But that will splinter out onto many others also. And therefore, the assessment that you're talking about Congress here will be completely different.
Is this an NDA tally?
It will be bigger. If at all the alliance goes through, I do not know about the alliance.
Is it right for me to say NDA plus TDP is 12? Is this alliance happening?
No, we don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
What about the YSR Congress? What about the YSR Congress? You keeping your doors open, you're looking at the numbers, you're studying the vote shares. Both TDP and YSR Congress could be potential allies of the BJP. Are you going to get into pre-poll alliances or post-poll? At the moment, we do not know anything about the alliance prospects in Andhra Pradesh. But after what happened in Parliament today, the TDP MP pulled out a knife. Are you still going to tie up with the TDP?
Will be major
what
happens in Andhra Pradesh.
What happens to your free politics?
More negative of Congress.
So 1 minute, what I would definitely want to tell is today's impact is more on the Congress to explain. They've been talking in a hypocritical manner. They were not able to control their own MPs. And it is not a surprise which has sprang on the Congress. The Congress MP has been warning them that they will not allow the parliament to function even a minute.
A very senior minister from the Congress party called me at 5:25 and said that it is Sushma Swaraj who is responsible for the mess today. And it is she who was in touch with the Simandra MPs and she wanted to create the trouble because you don't want to vote.
What an irony.
You don't want to vote. Was there a vote in the other smaller states? What was carried through with a voice vote? This is part of a BJP conspiracy. I'm only communicating what the person
I think
said.
this is completely unfair.
BJP
The government
ministers came to the well of the house.
1 minute.
Today ministers came to the well of the house.
So what is...
Not only today.
Never happened.
Arnab, not only today.
7 ministers, Arnab, came. I was present in that when the spray incident took place.
And
7 ministers came to the well of the house.
And
Never happened.
Not
and where was
just today.
the BJP?
No, Arnab Goswami.
It's a government decision.
Where was
it is government decision. It is government who has to do
What
that.
irony.
Not BJP.
I'm sorry to say, yesterday when the railway budget was being presented, the junior railway minister, K. Surya Prakash Reddy, walked into the well protesting even as the senior minister was presenting the railway budget. And Lagadapati Rajagopal, a senior MP belonging to the Congress, has been telling in every program that he participated that he will not allow the parliament to function even 1 minute. And in spite of all this, BJP is being questioned.
But
what
he was
outrage?
expelled, Nirmala.
But
He's been expelled
That's a
3 days
different
ago.
story. But the fact remains that the problem...
But really, let's not move away from the poll.
You're not being fair.
Nirmala, Ms. Sitaraman, that's a second. We have a separate debate on that. What happened in Parliament?
But don't question the BJP and don't point a finger at Sushma ji on this.
You see, with
if the Congress is unable to manage the flow.
With 11% vote share, you have gained, but there is no Modi wave in Andhra Pradesh. If there's anything, it's a Congress wipeout. Let me go across to YSR Congress's Mithun Reddy, who is joining us right now from Hyderabad. Mr. Mithun Reddy, while I ask you that question, I'm going to just put out the breakup between Seemandhra and Telangana, which will also be interesting to you. Now, what I can tell you is that the YSR Congress, as per our numbers, gets 13 seats out of 25.
Yes.
In the Seemandhra region. I don't have a vote share breakup.
We just got the vote share, Arnab.
What's the vote share breakup?
In Seemandhra and in coastal, that's the Andhra, the coastal Andhra part, the vote share is 33%. In Rayalaseema, the bailiwick of the Reddys, it's 58%.
For why?
So it is safe to...
But there are only 5 Lok Sabha seats in that particular Rayalaseema.
So it is safe to assume that on an average, it is about 40% in Seemandhra.
If it is 40% in Seemandhra, just before I go to Mithun Reddy, wouldn't you have expected to give the YSR Congress about 17 to 18 seats? Mathematically, it would work to something like that. By the way, here is a... Here's the vote share projection.
The seat shares for February 2014. This is for the vote share for February 2014. 17%, this is across the state. 11% BJP across the state, TRS 11% across the state. You see, YSR across the state is 25, which is lopsided. It's weaker in the Telangana region.
It's almost zero, almost next to zero in Telangana. They are polling almost about 60% in Rayalaseema. 60% almost, 58% something in Rayalaseema.
Yeah, but if that is the case, then, excuse me if I'm wrong here, but I would have expected stronger conversion in terms of seats.
The reason is coastal Andhra. Coastal Andhra is not Rayalaseema. Coastal Andhra is not Rayalaseema. Rayalaseema is only 5 Lok Sabha areas.
So they lack a presence there.
Yeah, they have a very strong presence in Rayalaseema, but in the rest of the Seemandhra, outside Rayalaseema, it is a TDP versus Jagan Mohan Reddy direct fight.
Mr. Reddy, 13 seats in all for the YSR Congress is what we are predicting. I want your reaction to that. You've heard some of the analysis from Yashwant Deshmukh in our studio.
Yeah. Hi, Arnab.
Hi.
I just, before I could give my opinion, I just want to tell what's happening in AP. The whole country is seeing the sorry state of affairs in AP. People here, like, more than the national picture, they are interested in the state. Actually, they are looking for one strong leader. After YSR, the whole state is in disarray. So they're just looking for a strong leader, and as your surveys are closely predicting, I think the whole of the state is looking for YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, who is the YSR Congress Party chief. And
will disappoint you?
No, I'm saying this 13 seats, I don't agree with these 13 seats, because I don't have any doubts in the credibility of Times, but if you take for Sea Voter survey, I'm not very sure of this survey, because they're just saying it's 14,000 samples throughout the country. And if you see, if you see from 2004 with respect to AP or the country, Sea Voter predicted that 2004 NDA would win, but UPA came to power. And if you take 2009 Lok Sabha elections, they predicted like 21 seats for Congress, and Congress ended up with 33 seats. And if you see this Delhi elections which were there recently, like they said like 8 for AAP, and AAP ended.
I'm really surprised you are not recalling the series of by-election in Andhra Pradesh after YSR was formed, where we predicted that YSR is winning 14 out of those 18 seats which went to the by-poll. You are not making any reference to that poll. I'm seriously surprised. By the way, all your jibes are welcome. All your jibes are welcome. But please answer my question. Please answer my question. Instead of asking a question, raising a question mark on the polls, instead of doing that, can you please answer my question?
Don't take it personally, I'm giving you the figures.
Your numbers are going almost 60% in Rayalaseema, but in rest of the coastal Andhra, why the same numbers are not being reflected?
Right. See, if you take the coastal Andhra or even Rayalaseema, everybody in coastal Andhra and Rayalaseema, most of it, even 98% of the population want the state united. And if you see TDP is supporting Telangana in Telangana, like their leaders are supporting Telangana in Telangana. And if you take the case of Rayalaseema and coastal thing, they are saying for a united state, and people not in a position to bring them into our
we won't find a conclusion to that. So you're not happy with 13 seats. Thank you, Mr. Reddy. Let's just animate that graphic there behind me, which is going to give the big national story as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned in terms of C-voter projections. You know, the story is very clear. There is a party called the Congress Party, which over the last, and I start with a base of 2009, simply gets eliminated. The BJP fails to make a mark. The two regional parties really, the TRS and the YSR Congress, are the two players which enter the game. I think it's quite clear here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There can't be a clearer visual depiction of what's happening in Andhra Pradesh. The end of the Congress Party, the flat record of the BJP, the emergence of regional parties. I think national parties getting completely edged out.
Between themselves, they have more than half the seats. 23 out of 42 between the TRS and the YSR Congress.
Yes, yeah. So that graph really tells the story. Should we move on, gentlemen? We have a lot of ground to cover. Let's move on. The next state is Arunachal Pradesh.